Good morning, everybody. Matrix here, chat room moderator of BRT, and here is my trade recap for my day 5 small account challenge. Okay, so let's take a look at the status of my account right now. Currently, I opened the day at 13,782, and today is a green day. My P&L is green here. 62.50. So I traded 6 tickets, basically took 2 trades. Take a look at the positions. Amazon. That's all I traded today. That's it. Okay. Before I start, I want to talk about what happened yesterday. Yesterday, when I did my recording on my day 4 challenge, and everything went pretty okay, but at the end of the day, I made a mistake after the recording. I made a very beginner's mistake and I basically overtraded, and I ended up the day down $27 and change. But my tickets, I traded 49 tickets. Okay, so basically I overtraded like a degenerate gambler, which is terrible. Let this be a very big lesson for all you small account traders out there. Um, Personally, I preach don't overtrade on every single day basis in the chat room, and I myself, well, what can you say? Only human, right? Sometimes we break rules, and once we break rules, we pay for it. Now, with that said, currently the account isn't looking too good right now. I started with $14,000 in equity. This account is basically the recommended broker that we at VRT recommend. For 500 bucks, you can actually purchase a sub account loaded with $14,000 in funds, and you can trade that 14K. In return, with this firm lending you or letting you trade their money, they have to protect the account, and they will cut or close your account if your equity reaches 13,300. So basically, you have $700 to trade with in essence, but your buying power is 14K. So my goal, first of all, my number one goal is to not blow up the account. Once this live equity reaches 13,300, they close the account, and this challenge will be over, and I'll be taking a big loss on it. With that said, from now on, this over trading thing has got to stop. Every day I'm gonna max out my tickets at 10 to 15 tickets maximum. The commissions is about $1.50 per ticket, right? So the biggest thing with building a small account, or the biggest difficulty with building a small account, is basically you're not really a trader in the beginning. You're more of an account builder. So basically every single profit counts as you pad this account and build it up. So every 50 bucks, you gotta lock it in. Even every 35 to $40, you gotta lock it in, right? And I don't want to say is a scalp, because it's not really scalping. Because for me, I try to ride the trades as long as possible. Now, let's get on with it. Let's get on with the recap. Okay. So today I kind of woke up late, and I woke up at 10 a.m. Basically because for the past week I've been super tired lately, and it's just bad. But early bird gets the worm, as you can see on Amazon. Basically, from the open to downwards, this is where the big money is, right? If I had woken up early, I would have seen all this. Actually, where did my trade window go? Okay, let me move this aside first. That way I don't lose it. If I had woken up early, I wouldn't have missed all this move, and it would have been very, very nice green day. But the truth of the matter is, I did wake up late, and I feel shitty about it. Nonetheless, I did make some good money today. I locked in $60, and compared to what my real equity is, the 700, so that's about 10%, almost 10%. Because if I lose another $540, they close my account, right? So I made about 10% on this account. It's a start. This is the fifth day. The first day I was green, and then second, third, and fourth day I was red, and today, the fifth day, I was green again. So hopefully, after today, from Monday on, I'll be able to stick to my rules and define them even further, and build this account properly. Uh, let's take a look at Amazon. Amazon basically had it's an earnings play. So they basically had a bad earnings reaction yesterday. They announced earnings after hours yesterday, and they pretty much beat on revenues and estimates. However, their guidance was very lackluster. Hence, this super reaction after hours. It dumped literally 100 points. And today I called for it to watch the 1644 area. I called it from last night. Basically, I make a watch list for the premium members on a nightly basis, and last night's watch list was a big hit. I'm going to post a link to last night's watch list in the video description. You can go through that watch list again. It's only a 20-minute video, and you can go through the watch list and see how each of these stocks played out. I even called the market to make the same moves that I called, and it happened as well. So if you're a premium member, you can get to see what happened in my playlist, in my watch list, and double check my calls. Premium members get the list the night before, and this list is just gold. With the trade recap, though, I mean, let's take a look at it at 10 a.m. This is where I woke up. So let's put that up. And the stock, once I open up my screen, the stock was already dumping. So I kind of missed this double top move here, or missed this fail move. But I started drawing this downtrend line. And my first trade was at 10:04:45. So basically, this candle, right? Yeah. So basically, this candle, let's just do a really quick background color change here. Okay, so at the end of this candle, I saw this happen. I missed this move, and I was watching it tag the VWAP. Okay, this blue line here, this magic blue line, is the opening price of pre-market, or what my mentor calls it, the voodoo line. And I was looking for a VWAP tag. This is actually the line I also called out last night in my watch list to watch for. So I'm saying if the stock rejects, then it's a short, bring it back down to the lows. And that was my idea. So as I missed this move, I'm thinking, okay, how will I get in now if I miss this move right here? So this was the main move, but I missed it. So I'm thinking, how will I get in? As I saw the stock test the VWAP here, this green line is the VWAP, tested and failed, also tested this 1643 and failed. I was still hesitating because it was trading a little bit above this 200 SMA, which is the pink line, and I was hesitating to pull the trigger there. So as it was testing this 200 and it was trading under the VWAP, I was thinking, okay, how will I get in? Eventually, I saw this candle snaps the 130 area, okay, which is a key psychological hold number. I'm thinking, okay, if I take it right now, I'll risk the a few points here. The 134, as you can see, I mark it off. It's a snap of a key psychological whole number. I'll risk maybe 4 to 5 points on Amazon, so I'll just take the trade. I was thinking about risking 1635 or something like that. Anyways, I took the trade, and the first trade was at 1631 maybe. I mean, if you're looking at Amazon, you really don't have to pay attention to the decimal points. You're basically just looking at the whole numbers here. So I got in at 1631. The stock tanked. I covered half of it at the 1625 area. So I covered half here at 1006. This spot, I believe, yeah, once it hit the 1625, I just covered a little bit, took some profits, and then I set it to stop out at break even. And then the stock was coming down a little bit more. I was giving it time. It actually came all the way down to, let's take a look. Where did I cover here? 1007. So I covered here. It actually came all the way down through the 1620s, but I didn't take any, and I was trying to be patient. But I saw how the 1620s reclaimed, and before the next candle, 100707. So basically, right here, once I saw this 1620s reclaim, I got out because it was kind of basing this 1620 area, and as you can see, 1620 was prior resistance, prior support and resistance. So I just got out and took the trade off. I made 6 points, 7 points on this trade. So on 5 shares. Okay, so that was the first trade, and once after that, I started marking off this uptrend line. It's a higher low from the opening low to this low. It was a higher low, so I started drawing this trend line, and I was just watching it. As I saw this stock run up, I was just watching. The next trade came at 1032.27. So right about, oh shoot, wrong button. Right about here, 1032.37. So right about there. I think I took a trade on this candle. Yeah. Okay, so I took the trade on this candle right here, this red candle. It's basically, I saw this uptrend line snap. So I saw this blue uptrend line snap right here, and I took the trade. Took it right at 1630s. I was risking once again, this previous area. I've marked off the 1634s, and basically it just held down, and I rolled it down. So when it got to 1625, once again, I paid myself a little, and this time I gave it a little bit more time, and I was pretty patient. I covered the rest on this wash here, 1641, on this wash. So as I covered right here, first cover at the 38s, covered into the big wash, okay, into the 1620, right? No, 1625. Right here, into this big wash. I was thinking I covered right here and then it dumped some more. I saw how it bounced on the 1620 once again. Since I covered some, I was a little patient and I held this back up. And eventually, as it came down, it made this little bounce wick here at 1620. I'm thinking, okay, this could be a double bottom, so I'm just going to take it off because it's basing. So I took it off, and the stock dumped another 8 points before the bounce, I was thinking, okay, double bottom right here and here. So I was a little cautious about that. Had it not been a small account challenge, I think I would have held it for a little longer because because of what I said in the beginning of this video, the small account challenge. It's very important that you lock in the gains instead. It's not really trading; it's account building. So right after I covered, basically the stock dumped a little bit more and it retraced from there. So taking a look at where the stock is right now, that's where the stock is. And that was it. That was it for my day. Amazon. So I hope you guys like this little recap here. For the past 4 days, I've been recording live on my trading, and that way you can actually see the thought process that's going on in my head as I trade, and I talk about how I plan the trades during the intraday. If you guys like this type of recap better, let me know, or just let me know in the comments below which type of recap do you guys like better. Since I'm not making too many trades, I'm limiting my tickets, I can do this type of recap as well. Maybe the video is shorter that way, and maybe it'll help you focus a little bit more on the video. Or if you like the live recording and see everything live and what goes on, personally, I think that would be a little bit more helpful because it's first of all, it's more real. Second of all, it's easier for me to articulate my thoughts right away instead of just doing a recap and going back afterwards. So people who are watching this and gathering information from these videos, I personally think the live recording will help better as you watch them, although it's a little bit more boring. I will also put the link in the video description to last night's watch list as a freebie for everybody to go through. It's a 20-minute video. And then you can go through back into the tickers that I named out and see how they did. Basically, all the members in BRT love the watch list. BRT subscription is only $30 a month. So that's $1 a day. And with this watch list, it's an actionable trade plan that I make on a nightly basis, and people have already made huge money on it. So I don't even know why people are hesitating to sign up. With that said, I will also link, if you feel like signing up into Boiler Room Trading, BRT, I will also link the sign up link in my video description as well, so you can look that up. It's $30 a month or $250 a year. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys all next Monday. Ciao.